Caution, this video is little bit scarier, and every video on this channel are true stories or they are based on true stories. And start the video by clicking the subscribe button, please.
Imagine you're on a business trip, packing your bags, ready to go home to your family. It's a normal morning, just like any other. That was the reality for Tsutomu Yamaguchi on August 6, 1945, in Hiroshima, Japan. He was an engineer for Mitsubishi, finishing up a 3-month assignment and looking forward to seeing his wife and son in his hometown of Nagasaki. He steps off a tram, walking towards the shipyard. Suddenly, the sky isn't blue anymore. It's a blinding, silent, terrifying white. A sound like 1,000 thunders rips through the air, and then, nothing. The world around him is engulfed in an unimaginable blast. Tsutomu is hurled through the air, his body scorched, his eardrums shattered. He lands in a potato field, momentarily losing consciousness. When he awakens, the city he knew just moments before is gone, replaced by a mushroom cloud of fire and smoke. Despite severe burns covering the left side of his body and temporary blindness, he forces himself to move. He crawls through a landscape of pure horror, past scenes that defy description, until he finds refuge in a bomb shelter with 2 of his colleagues who also survived. He spends a restless night surrounded by the wounded and the dying, the city still burning outside. The next day, driven by the desperate need to get home, he navigates the apocalyptic ruins to reach a train station. Miraculously, a train is still running. He boards it, embarking on an agonizing journey through a wasteland of flattened buildings and endless suffering. He finally arrives back home in Nagasaki, a ghost returning from a city that no longer exists. He goes to his office to report what happened, his body wrapped in bandages. He describes the single, horrifying bomb that wiped Hiroshima off the map. His boss is skeptical. "You're an engineer," he says. "How could one bomb destroy an entire city? You must be delirious." No one could comprehend the scale of the destruction he had witnessed. It's now August 9th. As Tsutomu is in the middle of explaining the horror of Hiroshima to his disbelieving supervisor, history repeats itself in the most cruel and improbable way. The sky flashes white. Again, the second atomic bomb has just detonated over Nagasaki. The shockwave shatters the office windows, throwing him to the ground. In an instant, the world is chaos again. He has just survived a second nuclear apocalypse in 3 days. He rushes home, fearing the worst, only to find his house reduced to rubble. But in what can only be described as a miracle, his wife and infant son had been out shopping for burn ointment for him. They had taken shelter in a tunnel just before the blast and survived with only minor injuries. 2 atomic blasts, 2 destroyed cities, 1 family against all odds alive. For decades, Tsutomu Yamaguchi lived with the physical and emotional scars of his ordeal, rarely speaking about it. He carried the memories of hells on earth within him, but he harbored no hatred. Instead, as he grew older, he felt a profound duty to share his story. He became a passionate advocate for peace and nuclear disarmament, traveling the world to bear witness to the horrors he endured. He once said, "My double radiation exposure is now an official government record. It can tell the younger generation the horrifying history of the atomic bombings even after I die." He believed that by sharing his unique testimony, he could help ensure no one else would ever have to experience what he did. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the only person officially recognized by the Japanese government as a survivor of both bombings, passed away in 2010 at the age of 93. His life stands as a powerful, haunting reminder of human resilience and the absolute necessity of peace. Thank you for watching this incredible story. If it moved you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more stories that deserve to be told. See you next time.